Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Joe Mundy, and we're back with another episode of the Firm Farm Challenge. The race to 2 million with the 20 challenges that we need to tick off along the way. And yeah, I'm still behind. So tonight I'm hoping to be able to come back a little bit more and maybe tick off some more challenges. I've sort of gone a little bit, you haven't been here already and this is the first time watching, I haven't sort of rushed to tick off challenges. I've sort of just slowly been doing different things that are then going to build up to try and tick them off later down the episodes. Duke, on the other hand, he has gone straight for it and he's ticked off, I think, 3 of the challenges straight away. So instead of sort of going and buying 100 animals, I think I bought 10 chickens and 10 sheep, I think it was, so that once they breed and they grow together, then they'll eventually get to that 100 max. So that's sort of things that I'm trying to do. I've started getting my solar put in there so we can start making that solar yield. Um, and yeah, just little things like that. I've bought some silos. I've got my grass growing, so we'll slowly keep doing things like that until we build up until we tick off some things. But let's bring the old Duke in. That one. All right, Mr. Duke, we are live. We're in the farm. We're ready to go.
Oh, there you are.
How much money have we got in the bank?
I would rather not talk about my financial situation right now. I'm not very liquid.
Mine's not fantastic either. I've only got 53 grand in the bank, or just under 53 grand.
Only.
Um,
Only.
my loan situation is a bit better than yours, though, from what I can remember. I've got a
I
hundred.
currently have a loan of $500,000. It's maxed. I cannot do any more.
Well, I've only got 100,000 loan, which that will probably increase tonight with depending how we go and wanting to buy some extra things. But we'll see how it all goes in the long run. But yeah,
Yes. Well,
are
would
we
you like
ready?
to know my exact financial situation? I currently have $800.
$800. Jeez, we're broke.
I'm very broke.
Well,
So
on that note,
I think I know what tonight's going to entail. Trying to make it back,
trying to make some money, eh?
and maybe even whoring myself out a little bit. I'm not sure.
Well, let's hope tonight we don't have any internet issues and we don't get any cutouts halfway through. But Duke's got the timer on his stream. I probably should get a timer on my stream as well so you can see it from both views. But I think I'm ready to get into the farming. Are you?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Get into your tractors.
Start your tractors.
All right. Oh,
It's
that's
actually, it's actually left me at the same spot that I was before. So
all right.
think about that.
G'day, Mr. Sheep. How are we? We got 10 sheep there. The meadow's starting to grow. I do need to put some food in here. But I can't exactly remember how to do that. And I also forgot that I made a bit of a mess at the end of the last episode by cutting this tree down. So now it's tree everywhere, and that tree is right next to my silo. So that's joyful.
Why is there
Yay.
a field detected for this? This is stupid. What are you doing to me?
So the grass is growing. That's right. We've got harvester. This here, does this do anything
Oh
special?
no, that's not a good start.
What's wrong?
My contract that I'd started last week has now expired.
Oh no. That is
So
not good.
that's joyful. That was a nice one too.
So that's the loading wagon. I can unload there. I really need a... Wish that had a spout to spout out the grass. That's not going to happen. So let's have a look. Where are we at?
Where we at, man? Where we at?
Where we at? So
Going the wrong
there's
way.
not
That's where I'm at.
much ready to
I'm
harvest.
I'm already up to a good start.
Sorghum ready to harvest. Well, I have the facilities to do that.
So you're cheating, is what you say.
How is that cheating? because I've bought the stuff to do it.
Sure.
But yeah, I do not have 343 grand though to buy that field. But I could. Okay, let's do that.
I still don't think I'm going the right way. Oh, I am, but it's so far out of the way.
So,
You do a contract on field 36, you'd think field 34 is pretty close. It is not.
let's do that. Yeah. Alright. Let's make some money.
I think that's probably my biggest problem is that I've spent too much money, obviously. But I spent too much money on the short term.
Yeah, so you tried to rush it.
I went too hard too quickly. And yeah, coming back to bite me in the bum hole.
I need to turn that music up. It's terrible for one. But also, it does pick it up on YouTube. It doesn't give you a copyright strike or anything, but it does pick it up. And on that note, we are not streaming. Well, I am not streaming to YouTube tonight. I have decided that we are not going to do the dual streams. We're just going to concentrate on Twitch. But then we're going to just do a little bit of an edit and then upload to YouTube after the fact. Just because I think Restream's not doing me any favors at the moment. So we're going to move away from that. See how we go. Are you dual streaming?
I am. I am indeed.
There you go.
I'm a creature of habit. But also this field that I'm at right now, to get there I've got to drive off of a cliff.
Oh no.
Oh no. Actually no I don't. Ignore me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I was going to say, you just drive around, right?
Well, it was a bit of a steep hill, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Steering assist. How do I want to go about that? It's pretty good, actually. Let's keep it like that.
I've been thinking about ways today that I can try and get the best out of this situation that I've sort of found myself in. And I didn't really come up with any answers, if I'm honest. Because all I could think about was I need to make it to 4:30 so I can go home. Start my leave off in style.
So you start your leave off in style by playing Farming Sim. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it.
And I also played Minecraft with Elliot tonight.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah, a little bit. He was teaching me how to do stuff, which is a bit sad, really. It's like, no, Dad, we need to do this. No, Dad, we need to do that. Dad, we need to build a house. Dad, the zombies are going to come and get us. I'm like, okay. And sure enough, they did come and get us. We died.
We've all been there.
But then we were building another house on a different map. And he was like, Dad, you're the best dad. I was
And
like,
that makes it all worth it.
it did make it worth it. And he's excited because I'm dropping him to school tomorrow. It's good times. Before I get my face opened up on Friday.
Get yourself a new face, eh?
Yeah, think about that movie Face Off.
What a movie. It's a banger of a movie.
I don't think I've ever actually seen it.
What? How have you not seen Face Off?
Maybe I've seen bits of it.
But then I say that and I realise who I'm speaking to, and you don't watch movies very often, so.
I don't really watch movies.
Well, this
I was
field
thinking
is a
my
bit
time
bigger than I
off,
thought.
I might try and watch the John Wick movies.
Yeah, they're good movies.
I've seen the first two.
I think they're making another one, like a female version.
I think they were making, they did a series as well, I think, about the hotel.
Oh, really? Didn't know that.
Yeah, I was meant to watch that, but because I hadn't seen like the third and fourth movie, I was like, I don't know if it follows on. I don't think it would though, because it's just based on the actual what is going on here. Like it's based on the hotel as a whole, not it's just from the same universe, I guess.
No, okay. Fair enough. Well, I think I may have misjudged this field a little bit. It's actually quite big. And I think I'm going to have to empty my harvester probably about 10 times before I even finish it.
I misjudged this field. It is on a fucking cliff. I can't get around half of it because the thing's too steep. Although when I say half of it, I mean it's just like a little corner of it, but still frustrating.
Yeah, look, I think we both over exaggerated there. I'm not going to take 10 empties, but I am going to take a few. But I'm not even going to get around one full lap, I don't think, before I need to empty out my harvester.
Duck out for a second. Someone was watching me.
Now, do I want to store this or do I just want to sell it straight off the bat? I reckon if I store it, that means I could probably tick off the storing of 100,000 litres of grain. So maybe I'd do that. But saying that, I know my silo does not hold 100,000 litres of grain because it's too small.
I need to buy a second silo.
I think I'm going to have to. Let's disconnect you, trailer. Oh, do I have to? Does that trailer? No, that trailer won't take it. Hopefully we can upgrade this trailer to a bigger one soon because she's quite small. She's small but mighty. Before we go do that, how much space do I have in this silo? So
I
this,
suppose as well at some point we're gonna have to try and figure out um, how we want to, or if we ever want to speed up time and stuff as well, how we want to approach that.
75,000. Need another 25,000 space. Which means I'm going to have to buy another one, which at the moment I do not have the money for. So, might as well just do a dookie here and borrow a little bit more.
Max
That's,
out everything.
I'm pretty much close to it now. I would really like that to go there. Why can't I do that? Well, this isn't quite going as planned, but that's all right. We can put that there, I think.
So far, I'm very much on the plan of what I plan to plan.
Oh, no.
We're only 5 minutes in now. Actually, 10 minutes in now.
That took out some of the field, didn't it? We're good. Alright, we are sweet. So let's get back in here. Let's go. Sorry, whose field that is. I'm cutting across it.
If you lease a vehicle for a contract, does the vehicle lease cost, is it ongoing or is it a set amount?
I think it's a set amount for that contract until that, as long as the contract time doesn't run out, or even if the contract time runs out, then I think it's done.
I have a feeling that I had more money than this, but because it was spread over the space of a week, the cost of the lease has probably just kept going.
Well, we haven't played the week in game time though, so
No, but I think on the server zones it's just continuous, isn't it? It's not like a pause. That's what those what it used to say anyway. It said single player it kind of does, but server games they just keep progressing.
maybe I'm not 100% sure.
Because it would make no sense that the contract would be expired.
Well, it didn't do that the week before when I had the contract. I came back and finished off my contract with no problems.
It's bizarre then. It's really strange.
They're saying that, hang on a sec, after week one, didn't the server go down? It stopped. We had to restart it before.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
One of the weeks it stopped, so that might have been the week that I did the thing, potentially.
Yeah, maybe.
Keep that in mind, that if we finish an episode, make sure we finish a contract off then.
Yeah. Don't try and chance it, because it ain't gonna be worth it.
Should buy a new tractor or something.
No, I think this is leased for the contract.
Oh, okay. So I can see what's sitting in the shop.
Oh. No, I definitely didn't buy anything.
There's so many rocks on the sides of this map. Alright, so now we've got 150,000 litres of silo available, so we will be able to store enough grain in the silos to tick off our goal. And hopefully after we finish this field, that should give us enough. I'm probably being a little bit overzealous here. I don't think there's going to be that much in this field, but
Nothing wrong with having a dream. Oh, that's all of those ones done. We have
see what
a
happens.
cash. We're up to $16,000 actually. These are nice. Okay.
You've got a bunch of stuff that you bought and you just left in there or something.
I just thought the cultivator and the tractor I'd leased from the shop, but it turns out I didn't. I'm actually kind of lost. I'm not sure where I'm going.
She's already down. Let's go back up little bit just to make sure. Pipe can go in. Let's go back to harvesting. So starting off with this little Macy Ferguson harvester. One of the goals is that we need to own 3 tractors over 500,000. So long way to go before we can do that yet.
Yep. It just goes to show that this is a marathon, not a sprint, as we keep saying. But some of the goals are definitely proof of that.
Yeah, well, we both had our own little tactics here, and we'll see how they go. I'm gone. Okay, that'll go.
I think that's the way to go.
And once we get past this first couple of little ones here, actually, I might do it from now. Go every second one, I think.
You can't get through there, but I'm going to challenge that. I'm probably going to regret it. Yep, I'm wedged.
Ah, that old chestnut. I tried doing that too. It's stuck between the buildings.
Yeah. Yeah, man. This is time we don't have.
This way, if we go every second line, it should mean it doesn't take as long. Because we will not have to stop, do 3-point turns, and then we can go back every second on the way back. That is the theory. Whether that is the case and that works or not, we will find out shortly.
There you go. I'm going to call it skillful driving, even if it wasn't. Because I managed to get out of it. Oh.
And I think the amount that I'm going to get for this field isn't going to be as much as I thought it was going to be.
The streets will take me right back to where I need to be. Yeah, my crops will start growing. Hang on. What? I have 2 tractors now.
How do you have 2 tractors?
I don't know. But the second one isn't listed as mine.
Have you not finished the contract off?
I did. I think it's because it went over the thing.
Yeah, right.
Hang on.
G'day, Aegis. How you going?
There you go. Apparently it was a bomb threat at Saints Road McDonald's.
McDonald's. That's interesting.
Yeah, the Saints Road one. In,
Source appliance.
Yeah.
How's your night going, Aegis?
That's a silly place to park.
If you don't give me all the nuggies right now, I'll blow this place to hell.
Guess I'm behind the counter going, the fuck? Sorry, bro, I just work here.
I get paid enough for this shit. It's a really weird place to do a bomb scare, right? Like, I bet it will come out that it will just be one of the workers didn't want to work or something like that, so that they did it. And then they'll get fired, and then they'll get a criminal charge, and then they'll be like, I should have just worked.
Yeah. I can figure out where these contracts are. What I got? 10, 60, which is next door, and 47.
Let's finish this row. Yeah, we're good.
Kind of close to each other. That works well. I like it.
Come on, tractor, let's go. Let's go get a load. Get a load of this guy.
Still growing.
Are you winning? Technically, nobody's winning because we're in the middle of the challenge, but think I've set myself up for success. Maybe. I don't know. Time's going to tell, but the way things are looking at the moment, I'm doing all right. I look like I'll hopefully tick off another challenge tonight. I've got enough silos now to store the 100,000 litres of grain, so that's my plan for tonight is to get that 100,000 grain in there and then sell that off. And if I sell that off on the train, that'll be another challenge as well. So that's what I'm hoping for tonight. Get those two challenges ticked off. And that will get me back level with Duke with challenges succeeded.
Oh, no, a bit real then. Yeah.
As long as he doesn't tick off anything tonight. But we got a long way to go, so it's. I've also.
A long game.
Yeah, I think I've set myself up a little bit better than what Duke has as well, because I've already got some solar panels out there making some money for me as well. I've got some sheep that I need to feed, but they're there ready to make wool. So I've sort of put groundwork in, I think, a little bit better than what Duke has, because he hasn't done a lot of those things yet. So I'm not ticking off challenges per se, but I'm doing all the little things to tick off further challenges in the future. And that's what I'm hoping is going to happen, and that's how I'm hoping it's going to win. But there's no guarantees.
They'll just tick each other off.
But yeah, that's the theory in the looking down the long road, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. In my mind, it's like, yeah, this is a foolproof way to win, but Duke is more of a farmer than what I am. He's played this a lot more than I have, so he might pull the rabbit out of the bag.
I don't know how you're assuming I'm just good at it.
I believe in you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you believing in me.
I believe Joe Hendry. This game looks fun, but they have no. Well, there's no really. This is just a made-up challenge that we've done to sort of have a little bit more interest in it, because we played it for a fair bit on our other farm with another person that we used to play with, and it's pretty much got everything done that you can do without. And then there's no sort of challenge behind that anymore. You're just farming for the sake of farming.
Yeah.
So
It's like, I still play my solo one, and it's like, it's a bit more tricky because you're not working together with anyone, you kind of just, it's all on your own. So solo farming is a bit of a different challenge on its own. Still fun, but I think you can get more life out of it. Whereas with this, we were just like, yeah, let's just like make up a challenge of how to, of what to do, and then see if we can turn it into a competition between each other.
So here we are. We're challenging each other, pushing each other to the limit. But really, at the moment, I've taken out a $400,000 loan to get this field done to try and finish a challenge. So I'm hoping that once I've done the challenge and then I sell this back, and then someone get me a loan down, plus sell the 100,000 liters of grains as well, then I should be in a pretty good position. Hopefully. So I'm hoping that will pay off all my loan, and that way I've got money again. Or maybe I keep the loan there and upgrade some farming items. Another tractor, maybe, better trailer. But I haven't got any like cultivators or anything like that, or seeders, so I do have to start investing in those so I can actually buy some fields for the future.
That is some stuff that I do have though as well, so that's sort of where I've got a little bit of an upper hand on that. So it's all in the approach play.
Yeah. I think it's way too early to say who's in front, really, because there's a long way to go. But may the best man win.
Yes, indeed. Because at the end of the day, farming is always the winner.
Farming is the winner, or the viewers are the winner? I'm going to go with the viewers are the winner because I've been watching Clarkson's farm, and farming doesn't look like a winner most of the time. Yeah, look, I'm having fun. It's a lot more chilled than playing EAFC or Fortnite, so I can just sit here in my farm.
Although we did play Fortnite last night, won.
Yeah, we got a dub. And not just a dub, we got a crown dub.
Did we win 2 in a row?
Yeah, we certainly did. And then we went back to being shit.
No, that's when we quit because we'd already won. We're like, we finished this, we don't need to do this anymore. Got him with the lightsaber, and Monday Snipes won. I think we won 3 games total.
Yeah. We did, considering the couple of times we played before that, we didn't win anything, so...
You must have seen us coming in like that. We feel sorry for these guys.
We hadn't played it for that long, so you're just getting back in the groove.
Oh, what's going on with these tractor controls? Tractoring all over the place.
So I'm hoping this theory is we're going to work, that doing every 2 lines, but we'll see. Operator. That's not even fucking song anyway. I was thinking of Groove Armada in my head and then said Smooth Operator and it ended up becoming Groove Operator.
Well, it could be.
The reason I was thinking of Groove Armada is because they were in Clarkson's farm.
Were they? Ah, yeah, with the
Sustainable farming.
yeah, that's the one.
Oh no, I'm full.
We watched an episode.
Come back. Yeah.
Actually, we watched most of an episode. I should say we didn't watch a whole one because the kids were on the TV.
Brain busters and you wouldn't have to give it up.
Came pretty close. Not gonna lie.
I forgot to put my pipe out.
You don't live in North though.
Wrong pipe.
47. Where's that one on the map? Oh, it's easy. It's just follow this road. Awesome.
if you check us out on YouTube after, feel free to leave a comment. Tell us what you're liking. Tell us what you're not liking. Tell us what you want to see on these farming challenges. I'm also thinking about doing a solo one as well. Just a little bit lighter on it. So instead of the 2-hour episode, doing something a bit smaller, maybe half an hour, a little bit easier to digest. So tell us what you'd like to see. You like a certain harvest? Do you like to see a field from start to finish, end to end? Let us know what makes you interested in watching Farming Sim.
Farmer's feet pics. I was going to say something, but I meant not.
Farmer's feet pics. What do I have to do? Go put my feet in the dirt in the garden and then take a photo? Because jeez, I was way too excited for that. It's yeah, maybe I'll have to. Oh, so hot. Want to touch the footies. Doesn't work as well as touch the hiney like Adam Sandler, but you probably get it. But I could do it. I've got lots of dirt at the moment. Got half a garden that hasn't got any flowers or anything. I could even get some photos in front of the grass. My brand new grass. Grass blades through the toes.
Maybe don't have the belts anymore.
I got one. Got an old one. Got the old ACW Heavyweight Championship.
The old HBK pose in the garden.
I don't think I have the facilities for that.
You got a garden, you got a belt. That's all the facilities you need.
Yeah, but I'm past dad bod now. I'm into the keg territory. I'm actually past the keg too. I think I'm the whole bloody pub at this stage. Get your pipes in, mate. Turn your harvester back on. Get yourself down. Let's get back to work.
There we go. Contract finished. Good one. That's an extra like £5 grand, I think, total. Really don't want to do spinach. Like,
And
really don't want to do spinach.
do your spinach.
It's going to take forever.
And for those that do watch, are you pro mods or against mods?
Oh, against mods. We hate these fucking mods.
Duke and I have been sort of el natural with our games, but I do acknowledge that some of the mods are quite fun and do help.
I like the plow, which is completely horizontal as opposed to long ways.
Yeah, that was a good plow.
I miss my plow.
Mods on this is so much fun. Yeah, on our other map we had quite a few. And like I really wanted horses because I like horses. So we had to get the no ride mod. And then we ended up making a racetrack. And then we sort of stopped playing and never ended up having races on it. Because that was the whole plan, is that we made a racetrack and had the horses and we are gonna do races. And then you could bet on your channel points to see who would win the race.
Didn't go the wrong way, I just went a different way. Just go this way, can't go anywhere. We also had a bike jump as well.
Yeah, we did make that. Tracker drag racing. The possibilities are endless, really. You can make sort of heaps on here. And with the amount of mods that you can get, I remember watching one guy who had the monster truck mod on. Just fly around the track with a monster truck.
I feel like I'm going to regret having taken this contract. The time it's going to take me to get there is not going to be worth it.
That field is bigger than I thought it was. Which means we should be. What have we done so far? We've done 3 trailers, I think. 3 trailers at 8,000. It's 24,000 litres. No, we're not even going to. I don't think we're going to get enough to get 100,000 off this. I think we're just going to be short. Saying that, that's 3. So 2 for that length. So 3 for the length. So 1, 2, 3. Maybe another 3 more. It's another 25,000, let's say. Yeah, we are going to be short because I've only got 30,000 in the silo at the moment. So I think we're going to finish out about 80,000 litres. I reckon that's my prediction.
Here I am just driving the bloody rock from the forest around without a trailer because I'm silly boy.
So how far are we? We're 40 minutes down in the episode already.
Yep. But a third of the way there.
So the hopes of actually finishing this 100,000 litres of grain isn't looking that promising. I don't know if I'm actually going to get anything ticked up again this week.
If it helps you, I'm not going to either.
Updated my social list as well so that all my socials are now on there. So you've got my YouTube on there, the Discord on there as well. So if you want to follow us so that you can keep an eye on everything, then please do.
I haven't got my YouTube on there as yet.
I know that if you're watching this back on the YouTube after, you won't be able to click on those links. So all those links should be in the description below. They also have my tip link on there, so if you're feeling generous and you buy me a coffee, then feel free to chuck a tip through. If not, I'm happy with just leaving a comment and a subscribe, or anything that you can do. Even just the view time, I'm happy with anything. But I appreciate you for coming in, hopefully, and sticking around.
Only for feed pics.
I only
You know,
for the feed.
every subscription on YouTube and every follow on Twitch does help the channels that we're trying to, helps us keep going with providing content, and also makes us feel good inside ourselves.
I'm thinking I need to start up an only feet account with the way Age is asking for feet pics. Cover it in grass and different. I've got some hydrangeas growing at the moment. I think I've got some little sunflowers potentially.
Sunflowers are amazing when they grow through.
But hey, $20 is $20, right? So if it's gonna pay my wage and I have to work, then foot pics, here they come.
It's the least gross of the OnlyFans world, really.
Yeah,
Probably the easiest.
it's like anything though. Like you see a video of people online and they're like, "Oh, I made this much money from selling feed pics. I made this much money from drop shipping. I made this money from reviewing products." And then you try and do it, and it's like, wow, this money isn't that easy.
No. I've seen that video of like this is like chicks on the video and they're like, oh, if you save $1 a day for a whole year, do you know how much money you would have saved?
Oh, yeah.
$30,000. Hello, man.
Good maths. Surely that's
I
just a
would.
joke, right? Like they can't be that silly.
Oh, I don't know. What's the other one? Is what did she say? It's like if you if you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, what should I buy? That's not, or what should I get to eat? That's not the mindset. You should be like, how can I buy this restaurant? The fuck? Yeah, because that's what I really want to think about when I go to a restaurant is how can I buy this place? Oh, and also then pay the staff and the bills and all the overheads that go with it. Get your head out of your ass.
I don't know about you, but if I'm going to a restaurant, I'm going there because I want to eat the food, not because I want to buy it.
Yeah.
Imagine having 50,000 days in a year. That would be insane. Nobody's living past 1 year old. Nobody's going to make to a year old.
And he had a good long life. He was 2 months old.
Even dogs have a longer life. Look at me, just sitting there, farming away. Not a care in the world. In me Macy Ferguson.
You should go into it and be like, how can I own this farm? How can I own this field?
50,000 days in a year is 136 years. Yeah, it's just nobody's growing that old.
I read somewhere the other day that this guy's like 102 years old. He's a doctor in America, I think it is. And he's like, he basically still goes to the gym every day or 3 times a week or something. He's like, he just keeps on doing stuff and he still like does medical practicing as well. He's like, my old practice closed down, but no one else would take me on because of my age. And it's like, well, I'm still pretty good. Like, I've still got all my faculties and stuff about me. Fucking hell.
So,
102 years old and still going. Still wants to work as well.
if I ever make that long, I don't want to be working. I don't want to work now, God damn it! I want to enjoy life and live life, and you can't even do that because government makes it hard for anything you want to do. I mean, if you're helping people with your job, sure. Yeah, I guess. I suppose you get that fulfillment from doing that and helping people. It's a little bit different. But working just the everyday 9 to 5 for me, for an insurance company, making their systems work, it's and look, to be honest with you, I don't actually hate my job. I just don't want to do it. There's things I don't like about my job. Of course, everyone's got that, but no, Brian, I don't want to serve people in retail for until I'm 100 years old. Yeah, definitely not. That was my last career was retail before I moved into insurance, and I would never do it again. You do not get paid enough money, get ripped off. You got to deal with people being angry all the time and talking like shit to you. No, thank you.
Well, I even think Storage King was technically classed as retail, which was a lot of fun.
Beats the hell out of hard labor for pennies. Definitely does. Like my job, for what it is, it pays good money. And considering some days if systems are down, I can't do anything, so I'll just go watch YouTube or do something else. So there's so many times where I've had nothing on for the day. So I shouldn't really complain too much. It's not that bad of a job, but I still would like to not be stuck into a 9 to 5 role where I can enjoy my life and do things. Maybe one day. Maybe this is what will be the catalyst. Farming sim episodes on YouTube.
Could be the way. It'd be hilarious if someone followed me right then.
Perfect timing.
I planned it that way.
But I don't think that'll be the case because I can't even get 10 concurrent viewers on Twitch.
Yeah. Feel that.
But a man can dream, right?
I'd love to have just 5 people, like, or an average of 5 per stream to start with.
It definitely is. Like Sunday night was a good night, but like I think averaged like 5 or something like that for the stream, and there was 8 in there for quite some time, so I was pretty happy with that. I know there's a few people just lurking in there, which I don't mind. It just gets the numbers up and it makes it feel like you're achieving something. But I don't know. I've moved away from Restream to see if that was the issue because I feel like once I started using Restream, that sort of felt like my numbers just went off a cliff. I don't know if Twitch is maybe then sort of using that algorithm to block stuff so you're not highlighted as much, or I don't know, or just maybe I'm just a terrible streamer. Eh? Restreams, I was using the free version of that so then I could stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I know you can get a plugin so you can do that directly from OBS without using the other programs, but my computer's hardware isn't that good, so I don't think it would hold that. So Restream makes it a little bit easier to do that, and it's a bit easier on your computer. But as I said, I think it's like everything, right? Everyone releases a free version of something, and then you've got a paid version. So I feel like if you use the paid version, it's probably going to promote you a little bit better, and it's going to be easier. But I am splitting up my eggs, so that's why I've changed it back now. I'm just going to stream on Twitch only, not worry about YouTube for that. But then I'm going to download this stream and put that on YouTube and then use that as an episode that way. So it then has the different algorithm that way. And hopefully that helps a little bit to get numbers up.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing for me with this is just trying to get views on YouTube. Like, just trying to, I don't even know how. I mean, we tried that stuff last night, which hopefully helps a little bit.
It's just that it's a lot of work either way for putting stuff on Twitch and YouTube and trying to, like, obviously being a full-time content creator isn't for everyone. Like it's not easy. So
I think a lot of people don't realize how hard it is as well, and how much other stuff you'd have to do with it. They kind of just go, yeah, I'm going to stream on Twitch, and it's like 3 months later they go, oh, I can't get viewers, and I can't, nothing's happening, but they haven't actually put in any effort. Yeah, like these new guys that come in, it's like they're not even trying anything different.
yeah, well, I'm sort of in that category as well because it's I don't know. For me, I was like, when I was wrestling, working full time, family, streaming, I had the excuse of I not putting any extra time into it. But for me as a whole, I really don't like social media. So for me, putting stuff on social media, that's just a chore to me because I don't really want to do it. But that's the thing that I'm lacking the most with all my stuff is that I kind of really need to put more into my social media so that I can generate more views and more interest in the stream. And until I do that, I don't think I am going to grow at all. And part of me as well, and I don't know, maybe I don't not easy that easy to entertain. Like I don't really watch much comedies and stuff like that. So for me to be entertained is I'm really picky. So when I look back at some of my stuff as well, and I'm like, oh, there could be a clip there, and then I'm like, ah, oh, no, I don't think that's good enough. And I never think anything that I do is good enough. So that's why I don't then put clips on. So it makes it hard. I think I just got to stop being so picky about myself and just get the content out there. And as I get it out there, then it's just going to help, I think. Yeah, and that's sort of the same thing for me. Probably Duke's in the same basket as well. Is that it's not a full time job, so it is fun. And the problem is, is like this is where it's at. Is that like before I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm going to be playing the games anyway. I'm stream, so I'm not losing anything to do it. But then you still get to that point where you're like, man, I just want to see a little bit of growth. And then if you get that little bit of growth, then you sort of feel a bit better. And I also don't want to like sound like I'm whining either because I'm not. I'm kind of like appreciative that people do come in and stuff like that. It's just yeah, sometimes it's hard to want to keep streaming when you have the really low days where it's like, ah, oh, there's one person in my chat and that person in my chat is Duke. So
I have that effect on a lot of people, to be honest.
what that you just come in their chats.
Or that they see that I'm there, and they're like, oh, okay. This guy again.
stop stop poking the bear ages. My point is that I have these friends that used to come in and then okay, this is going to sound a little bit whiny, okay, and I'm going to say it anyway because we're talking about it. But
It's probably also facts, because it's probably the same point that I've brought up many times. And it drives me insane.
more so, I knew this would happen to a degree anyway. But when I was at wrestling, I had a few people from wrestling dropping into streams and stuff like that because at that point they needed me because I was running the company. And as soon as that sort of stopped, then all those people stopped coming into streams or anything like that. And like, it is what it is, right? Like, I'm not gonna. People have got their own lives to deal with and stuff like that, but I would rather people just come in because they wanted to be here. And that's the point that I'm making with Duke. Is like, he's always there to support me. You come in heaps ages, or it comes in a fair bit as well. You just come in because you want to help out and see it succeed, and I try and drop into your streams as much as I can as well. And people that have been around for a while, they want to see each other succeed and stuff like that. And that's sort of where it is. But it's hard because as streamers, we're all jumping into each other's streams. So yeah, it's good that we're all supporting each other, but we've also got our own timetables and stuff like that, so that it's not something that you're viably going to have streamers in your channel all the time too. You sort of want some of those extra viewers coming in. But I feel like with Twitch as well, it's very hard to get that discoverability because Twitch sort of pushes the people that make them money, not necessarily the people that aren't making them much money like us.
I think it's also gotten harder since they've changed the the affiliate, like they've lessened the affiliate. I'm waiting for them to do to get that as well. So there's more people streaming now that
Have
don't
they,
have to put in as much work to get to the same point. You know what I mean?
have they listened to the affiliate, have they?
Yeah, it's like 25 followers now.
You still gotta get the average 3 viewers and all that stuff though, don't you?
It's like you only have to stream for 3 days in a row or something.
Okay.
There's like a whole bunch of things that they've lowered.
That is
Which,
interesting.
good for them because it's hard to get affiliate, but that's sort of that's the whole point of like if you want to make it work, well you've got to put in the effort.
I didn't realize they'd lowered it.
Yeah, it's only in the last sort of week or so, I think.
That is interesting. Well, my son will be happy about that because he's wanting to get affiliate. So, a friend of mine just got affiliate and he had to do the 50 followers in 14 days or something. Okay.
I think it's like 25 followers now. And, yeah, you have to stream for like 8 hours or something, or have 3 streams or something within a month or whatever it is. It's like almost half of what it was to get there previously.
Oh, wow.
Which, maybe I'll set up Elliot a Twitch account and he can start doing it. We'll do a Father Son stream together on Minecraft. You'll love it.
I think that's why YouTube make it so hard to get sort of affiliated with them because I think they pay a lot better with the VODs on YouTube. So you've got to have that 1,000 followers and stuff like that and a heap of viewer stuff. So, which is kind of cool that they've sort of stayed that way. I think they added some sort of smaller ones as well, so you can start getting ad revenue, but not the actual other stuff.
I'm a bit of a way off on that one. I've got 13 subscribers on there, so.
I've only got 67, so I'm not not that far in front of you.
But as I said to you earlier, I think I said it. Anyway, I'm going to try and do a few streams while I'm off during the day, just to see if the time of it makes a bit of a difference.
Yeah, you might get some viewers from different parts of the world with doing that as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and do one tomorrow while I've got a bit of time. And then probably not for a few days afterwards, but...
Hey, David Stevens, how are you, man? I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself? Just grinding away at our farming challenge, having some fun. Joe, what's going on with your mic? What do you mean? What's wrong with it?
sounds alright to me. And hey David, how you doing?
Is it like crackling or what's wrong with it? Because I just changed back to my old mic because it was the blue mic I had was crackling and being weird. Going good. Just got home from my Wednesday night league from bowling at Woodville. How'd you go? How many strikes did you get?
Bowling.
Any perfect games? I could never get a perfect game, but I used to get a couple of strikes.
I can't even get a perfect bowl, to be honest. In bowling league, can you have the barriers up, or do you have to have no barriers?
I'd say in league you would have to have no barriers. Did Flying got a few strikes? Fantastic. I love a good bowl. I haven't done it in ages.
I was just going to say we should look at getting joining a darts league.
Could get some more practice in the darts first.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll hang out at one of the pubs and see how they go. And if they're shit, they'll be like, oh, we're actually not too bad.
I don't know how to explain it. Is it like, does it sound like it's too loud and it's maxing out? Because I can see it keeps going to the sort of maximum. Let's have a look. If I put a little more limiter on there, I don't know how that works. Maybe another limiter. Um,
I really don't want to do this spinach one. Got just under an hour to go though.
sounds like you got static behind you. Hmm. That's the issue I was having with the blue mic that I had, so I got rid of it because I didn't seem to have this issue before. What if I move it back a little bit? Is that any better? Doesn't look like it. Still looks like it maxes out. Um, properties. If I do that, does that sound any better? Because I think I stuffed up in the filters and I put a gain on it. That's maybe why it was being a pain. But that's now not maxing out anymore. Let me know if that's any better. Oh, you can still hear me fine?
I couldn't hear any of that, to be honest. It was like there was no noise at all
Yeah, but you'd
for
be
me.
hearing me through the Discord mic, and that's different again.
Okay. Oh dear. I just got an email
Turn it a little bit
FP,
more.
from FPL.
FPL.
Your 24-25 summary, I think it was. I don't want to know.
Let's go up to 5. How does that sound? That's because I had it. For some reason the gain was on 18, and then it. I don't know why. So I've dropped it to 5 now. So hopefully that helps a little bit. It's not bugging out on the OBS anymore. Like it's not going red. So hopefully that's a lot better now. But thank you very much for pointing that out because
But you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. Yeah. I mean, your voice is great, but it's still that noise. Okay. What other things have I got? Property. What other filters have I got? Maybe it's the noise gate potentially. Maybe if I get rid of, let's try getting rid of that. I just got rid of the noise suppression, so I don't know if that's gonna. If I keep that off, yeah, I don't know. Keeping that off though, that's picking up absolutely everything now. Because that just picks up every little tap and stuff, and I definitely don't want that. what I've got on there. Why did that stop? That's weird. I've got the noise gate and the noise suppression. So I don't know, maybe it's the noise gate that's... I don't know enough about audio and microphones, that's my problem. What does it sound like? Go to bed?
Yep, good night.
Good night, mate. Love you. See you in the morning.
Keep going.
Yeah, it's going alright. Having some issues with my mic, by the sounds of it. You've got a soda can on your desk and it's getting vibrated when you talk.
Might be though.
Unless it's picking up the fan on my computer, which is
Pretty bad.
it's pretty loud, but I'm gonna have to look at my settings maybe when I finish stream then, because something's obviously not right. Hi mate, love you. That's odd, I'm not sure. Sorry, how you going? Just talking about you before, saying it's one of the homies that comes in all the time. I'm bringing you for you. Hopefully we can figure it out. Have you bought the farm yet? Not fully. I've got one field and I've got the second field at the moment, but I'm looking to sell this field once I've finished doing the harvesting that I'm doing at the moment. Just trying to flip it so that I can make some money off of it. They're trying to figure out what's going on with my mic. Aegis was saying it sounds like poo-poo, which is never good.
I'm currently trying to make back all my money that I used, let's say.
Fully harvested, so we can turn you off. Take you home. Load you into my silo. See how much. Well, actually, before we do that, let's go boom. Sell the land back. Yes. There's my finances. Repay Marlow. Down. I think I had it. There we go. Let's do that. I only really hear it when you talk. Maybe it is the fan from the computer then. I wonder if it's that or if it's... Maybe it's the fan. Hang on, let's try this for a sec. So I just turned off the light that's next to the PC. Sorry, next to the mic. So can you still hear it now, or is it is that a little bit better? Because if it's not that, then it has to be the sound of the PC. And the fan is quite loud, so it gets really hot in this room. And there's nothing in this room practically at the moment. It's literally desk, the two filing cabinets, and the computer. Seems good here. Maybe it's that light then. That power cord runs also down back past the mic. So maybe it's something to do with that. Maybe. If it sounds better, I'll just leave that light off and I'll just go back to using the one. Because they're not just normal, they're proper RGB lights that I used to have for the wrestling company, that the ones that I bought, so I took them when I closed it all down. So it's not like they're just a normal RGB light or a streaming one. They do suck a bit of juice. I mean, it suits your farmer's feet pics. In the red room. Very good, very nice. Right, very interesting to see how much is in this silo. That's why I get the other trailer and empty this in as well. Get that Amsterdam effect. Let's go. Light
I've managed
district.
to make back $30,000 tonight so far, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Mashing it, mate.
Considering where I started the night.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Now we're still at the bottom, but
Well, at the moment, you're still in the lead, technically.
well, sure, but don't feel like it counts for much.
Are you guys streaming tonight, Peterson Euphoric?
All I can see is a stupid spinach harvesting contract. It's just staring me in the face. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to do it.
Nah. That's fair
Also,
enough.
I don't really want to do it.
It's fair enough. I'm going to try and figure out what I'm going to do Friday night, because looks like our normal Age of Empires Friday isn't going to happen, because someone decided he's going to get surgery on Friday, and everyone else has been
Well,
a bit of a sook.
look. To be fair, they told me Tuesday, then they moved it. It's not on me.
Yeah, that's fair. We were just having that conversation before and saying about I struggled a little bit with streaming and my numbers have been really low lately and it's just been a bit of a grind and wanting to actually do it. It's been hard lately.
Yeah, once. It's like when I didn't stream on Sunday, I think when we did FIFA, I was like, that's actually quite fun, just not worrying about it.
Barely figure out what to do 2 days a week. Yeah, well, I've been streaming what for Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday lately, and it's been okay because we've been doing the EAFC on sort of Sunday, Monday usually, or Sunday at least. And then Monday, Duke and I have sort of done Fortnite, and then Wednesday's this, and then Friday was Age of Empires. So we've had like a pretty consistent schedule, but Friday nights are definitely a slug. Nobody seems to want to watch
Yeah,
Age of Empires anymore, so if you know
and
the
it's
same
really a
convo,
shame.
being able to play with your mates and not worry about streaming. Yeah, that's good as well.
We do have people that are able to come into our stream on a Friday night, they just choose not to.
Yeah, they literally play games with us, jerks.
Yeah.
So where are we at? 60 plus 25 is 85, plus 11 is 96. 97. I'm like 3,000 liters of short. No.
Don't you have to store it for a year as well?
It just says store 100,000 liters of grain in a silo. That's all we've got as the challenge.
Yeah, that's a shame. Um,
Kick them
with
until they
that,
lurk in the stream. Well, look,
The thing
I've done it
is,
multiple times. Sorry. I've done it multiple times. I'm like, hey, have a look at this, and I'll show them Bodhi or something like that. They're like, oh, give me a second, I'll load up. They load up, have a look, and then they shut it straight down. You
well, they
fucking
put it. They're
jerks.
like, oh, can't you put it in Discord? Stream
Those.
it in Discord for us. But I had the same discussion, like with a few people, and I'm just like, oh yeah, no, it's a bit hard because you need this, and you need that. And, it'd be nice if I had knew enough people to sort of come in, and they're like, oh yeah, no, it's hard. I understand completely because I used to do it, and this and that and the other. And I'm like, well, if you know, then why aren't you helping? you know, like if you understand the trouble and how much effort it is, surely you can I would say that you don't even have to do anything, just lurk in there, just make it known that you're lurking in there.
Ooh. I haven't actually
I
done
don't know.
anything for the sheep barn, and their health's going up. The meadow is doing its job. We've already got 6 liters of wool.
If you put it on
Go!
the grass,
Let's go!
if you put it on the grass, it'll take care of itself.
That's what it's doing, and I'm so happy. Also, Duke, you're playing EA Sports FC25 apparently. Oh, so you are.
Oh,
I didn't even see that.
for the love of oh my Christ! Oh, give me a second. I'll change it. Not as much point. 42 minutes to go, but
You sounded
disappointed
like
in myself.
you just reminded me of Jeremy Clarkson. Then, oh Christ!
Well, we are both English, so I guess it makes sense. That's
Oh,
better.
I've never been so
I mean,
happy to see wool.
you've been in the chat for a good hour. You couldn't have told me before that.
I literally have you on my second screen and didn't even see it. Well, I could take blame for that as well. Oh, that's fantastic. That was like me the other week. He did the same thing. I was like halfway through the stream, and I was like, "It says the wrong game."
I think I've come to the wrong place. I have come to the wrong place, haven't
Do
I?
these
Having a good time.
do these sheep also make babies? Or do I need to buy more sheep? No, once I get to
How many sheep
100%, I'm pretty sure they breed.
fuck each other's brains out?
Yeah, with a non-political way, if that's the way you want to put it. Yeah. 80% fermented for
Yeah,
35,000 liters of grass as well.
you're the old lamb shank.
That's okay. I just was on his chatting scene for like 20 minutes before anyone said anything. I didn't even notice I was staring at his stream. Didn't I do that the other night when we were playing
Yeah,
Friends with Golf?
yeah. I think we've all done that though as well. At some point, it's like a rite of passage almost.
Chickens are doing well too. Still only got 5. Their health's at 100%, so hopefully they start getting each other's brains out soon. They've still got 5,000 liters, and we've got 9 eggs. 9
Nice.
eggs.
Oh no, I have to drive off the edge of a cliff. The game's not going that badly.
So that's sweet. Let's have a look at our finances. How much money have we made in solar? God damn it. Not trying hard enough if something doesn't break or you didn't fuck something up. Oh, look, I'm pretty good at doing that, so. Finances. Look, we still got 100,000 in loan, but we've got 32 grand, so that's okay. Where is the harvest income? They're gonna, this is where it's going to be hard to figure out where we get the money from solar. We're going to have to
The
try and.
embarrassing thing for me was having the game on the wrong game. Is that I set it all up last night, and I was like, "Yep, that's all good." Didn't even bother checking it today.
That's got me set then. Something is always fucking up. Oh, every time. Every goddamn time. I'm not sure what to do now because
Oh dear.
nothing's ready to harvest. This is all growing. Animals will sort themselves out. I don't have money to buy anything. Is there any contracts going, or have you smashed them all?
I've done a lot of them, but most of them are like harvesting now.
See, these all say they're harvesting contracts, but then when you look at the map, it doesn't say there's anything ready to be harvested. So how?
I got some fucking dickhead coming down the middle of the road. Get out of the way,
Oh,
you knob.
actually, I know why. Because I've only got certain crops on. Put them all on and then go. There we go. That's why this stuff. All right, let's unselect them. Select wheat, barley, canola, oat.
Oh shit.
Long grain rice, I think.
Oh
this
no.
does.
Oh no. Oh, far out.
Jeez.
But hey, the wood I need to pick up is right there. So
Vehicles. Does this? Is that long grain rice? That is. It looks the same as. Doesn't it?
let's see if we can get this shit show on the road.
Hmm.
37 minutes to go.
There's no long grain rice. What else does this do? So, sorghum, soybeans. Something ready to be harvested. So we can't actually do anything else with that at the moment. We've got 36 minutes left to do. What am I gonna do? What am I
Oh,
gonna
really?
do? So let's have a look. What can we buy?
This would just not fly in OHS.
Very special tomato plants at the back. You'll win for sure. It's not a bad plant, to be honest with you. Because
Because greenhouses are relatively cheap.
yeah, and I completely forgot about them. And I can buy some of those right now because I have the DOSH.
Facilities.
I have the facilities, big man, but the other thing that I have is that I don't have a water truck.
What's going on with this?
I actually don't think I have the space at the moment.
So what you're saying is you actually don't have the facilities.
Copy water truck. Um, let's do that. Let's do that. And let's grab that. Land is owned by me. What are you talking about? So the problem is now, I can, well, I suppose I could do that. I don't need that much grass, do I?
Depends. Depends what your plans are, I suppose.
I don't have any plans. That's the problem. Overlaps with another project. Project rather. You press that button there. Okay. Small. Okay. Is the water drop at that side? So
I think that's
do
kind of the thing
that.
for me this week because I had to have a plan. I was forced into having a plan.
I don't know what side is a collection side. That side or is it that side? Why can't I tell? Can't remember which side is the collection side. I don't want to put it down because if I put it down, it's going to be stuffed. It's wrong. I reckon on the other one it was that way. So the collection side would have been that side, I think. The chicken fence finished there. Collection side's this side though. This is either gonna make or break me at the moment. Ah, that collection side's on that side. No. No. Oh, that's all right. I can do that. I can work with that. It's pretty close, so. That's fine. That's good. That's good. We were good. Make it work. Oh, no. The door's on the other side. Oh, no. I don't know if I can get in there now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where's the door?
It's like a comedy of errors. It's like, yeah, I can do it. No, I can't. Yes, I can. No, I can't. So you're talking yourself into it and then out of it again.
Door's there. What am I doing?
You're any of it.
Manage. Okay, so from what I can recall is let's go here. Where is this one? So the prices. Grass was always pretty good. Grass. Lettuce was always pretty good, I think.
Devil's lettuce.
100 yeah, so we can do the lettuce. Let's do some lettuces. We don't want that one, we want that one. So we're going to activate that. And the output, what do we want the output? We don't want to store, we want to, what's the difference between distributing and selling?
I'm not really sure. I think one of them has it. I think it might sell it automatically. I think we've always had it on distributing. I think.
No, we usually have it in storing, so then we sell it ourselves.
But then if you have it on the other two, they never come out. But then they also don't actually. I don't think you get any extra money for it either. Like it doesn't go into your account. Well, I've never seen that happen anyway.
So, setting to sell will automatically sell any product you have, and setting it to distribute will do this. You harvest cotton, then move it to cotton factory, turn it into fabric. Distribute. If you have a factory that turns fabric into clothes. Okay, so if you buy one out that's selling them, that way I can sell it off and make money. Because I don't have the facilities right now to store and then sell them myself. So let's do that. Let's check some of those in there. Now we'll have some lettuces to sell, but for us to be able to do that, we also need to buy a water cart, a water trailer.
So I've got 5 in that load.
I don't want to spend too much. So what, that's 2,000, that's 6,000, that's 8,000. I'm just going to go real cheap because that's all we can do. It's 585 for 2,000 litres. Let's get that. Let's get in the tractor, drop you off. Let's go get our water trailer. And then we can just do a couple of trips to fill that bad boy up. Let us rejoice. Yeah, hopefully that this water is easy to get from somewhere. What I think of your fertilizer, dude. Whoops. Lettuce and turnip.
That's right, 'cause I don't use it anyway. Mine's solid, apparently.
Is that the best ones you reckon, Yuffie? We need to go here. And where can I get water from? Can I just drive down there? Is it going to be picky because it's salt water?
That should be fine.
I was just punning. I didn't get the pun. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. What? We're about to see. I ruined it. That's what I'm used to doing, is just ruin stuff for people. Well, there's a rock there, I need to roll it. Can we reverse down into that and get that? Dude, come up over here. Let us turn up. Oh, I get it now. I was a bit slow. Sorry about that. You're perfect. Your perfect pun was ruined by me. Can I get this? Ah, yeah, here we go. This works. It did work. There we go. It's just a baby trailer. That's not too far away. Man, I can't believe that I did not get the letters turn up the beat. Can turn some beats on. There we go. I don't know about that station though. Change station. Ah, wrong button. Definitely not that one.
This truck seems like it needs more space.
There was a way to change the stations, but how do you change the stations, radio stations?
It shouldn't go anyway. Let's hope.
Toggle radio 5, next station 6.
The other way with that one.
There we go, the rock station. Dun, dun,
Where we go?
dun, dun, dun.
Not down a cliff. That looks it.
There's the tunes for ages. They're not the greatest, but they're better than nothing. It's the difference between tuner and a piano. You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuner.
I was trying to get into the soundboard to give you a golf clap, but not quick enough.
You know it's bad when you just get wow. Alright. How are we looking?
Take the next exit because I can't do it on this one.
Which is the store water-wise?
22 minutes left as well.
I can get 40,000 litres of water in here. Holy hell. So we're going to have to do a couple of different trips. Say it again. Are you joking? Do you want to clip it? Is that what it is? Ah, Yuffie missed it. Said, what's the difference between a tuner and a piano? You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuner. They even give you the pity laugh at the end of it as well. No, God, please, no.
God, please, no.
Oh, T-boned me, you bastard. Look at you and your fancy G-Wagon just taking me out. I know I didn't fail to run away, but whatevs. All I can think about is Steve Carell with that. No, God, please, no. Don't you wag your tail at me, Yuffie. Pretty cool. How do you get them that big?
That's what
She said. uh, is that a new thing that you can spending bitties? Oh, okay. Oh, is that what those Twitch emote effects are? And let me guess, it costs you biddies, but Twitch takes it all. It's that assholes.
Yeah. Oh wow, there's a lot more harvesting contracts now.
On-screen celebration. Got work.
But there were no good ones.
I'm assuming that just works on your side, because I don't see it on my side. Emote party? What are all these things? This is kind of cool. There you go. Oh, thank you so much for the bits, Luffy. Appreciate that. Ooh, harvesting. What can I steal?
Terrors.
There's no good ones.
Well, I was just looking at them. Trust me, if they're any good ones, I would have taken them.
Well, 10 grand's a good reward, but for 9 acres, that's going to take forever to get the carrots.
That's going to take about 5 years.
I feel like I need to open up my own stream just to see how this looks. I think I've been too late. There you go.
What's you want for eggs?
Alright, so let's store this trailer in here. So we're starting to get some machinery here. We've got a couple of trailers. We've got a fertilizer. We've got a mower in there behind. And I can't drive the shithouse, but no, turn the wrong way. What am I doing?
Oh my goodness, 33.
What am I doing with my life? Get in there. I'm just going to shove it in there. Oh no. I don't know how I managed that. I'm in the air, and my trailer is in the air too.
Yeah. Hold
Wait,
Problem is, if I take out one of these bigger contracts, it's going to have expired by next week.
probably. Alright, we got in there. Joe couldn't back up a phone. I couldn't do anything right now. Alright, how's my chickens going? Damn! 100% health, which is good. You guys need to start doing the dirty deeds.
I've got 300 eggs,
300 eggs.
so I'm close to knocking off that one.
I have 9 still.
That means I'm going to have to get a forklift at some point to lift it because I can't lift it. I need to move these rocks somehow.
How many of those do I own? I've got 1, 3 of those. Buy some more of these bastards. $18 chickens now. Start laying eggs, mates.
Making it happen.
So, lettuces. What do I want to get next? I feel like right now it's just a prep for next episode now, because we've only got, what, less than 15 minutes left, I think.
Yeah, I'm starting to look into
Lettuce alone.
a couple of options.
I need 2. How much are these? Definitely outside my budget right now. There is chaff one of these had. Yeah, actually, well, look at that for. I really realized we don't need it anymore. We do need, however,
What's the other things?
these. This cards are used for shallow cultivation of yield. One of those. One of those.
What I could do actually.
We will need a mulcher though, I think. We need a big ass plow.
What is it?
There's
1,000 plus.
not really that big. No, this is the thing that I should have bought. One of these.
How can that not be owned by me?
I don't really know what to do.
I've got some things just in the go now, which is good. Some lights really. See what that will do. 10 more minutes.
Is there
Sheep paddock.
99? Jesus.
With any sheep paddock, can you still produce things, or does it have to be one of the bigger ones? Because when I looked, if you look at the construction on the cheapest one, like it doesn't actually look like it's got a way for it to for stuff to be produced.
I'm not sure. Trees? What do you mean by trees? Down some trees? Is that what you mean? I suppose I could if I wanted to. Then I need to buy the tools to be able to do that as well. How much is this? It's going to be cheap. Sell the dirt. I wish I could.
How did that fail? Did you do the Deadwood contract? No.
I have not done
I
any
tried to
wood.
do it, but it said it failed.
So that says I went all the way up to there. How much does it cost to?
I'm gonna regret this, but fuck it.
Not too bad, really. It's 15 grand. I'm gonna buy that quickly. That's a little bit of a misleading. says 15 grand, and then to put the crane on, it's an extra 30.
Oh, really?
Dodgy. Absolute dodgy. This was a little bit cheaper. Would that one if I want to? Grab that. Let's do that. I'm probably going to regret that. Maybe I can sell it later if I want to, but in the meantime, it means I can clean up that mess that I made. But hopefully clean up that mess that I made.
I've been doing this contract now for 2 minutes and I'm only 4% in. I don't think I'm finishing this.
Which one was that? Was that the Beats one or?
There's a spinning shop.
Oh, yeah.
139 next to the shop.
That harvester is quite small as well.
Yeah.
I'm glad that works. I was a bit worried I wasn't going to be able to pick that up in the trailer.
Right out there. It makes no sense to me.
Alright, well, let's hope that we've cut this wood up enough. I don't think I have. I'm going to cut some more up. Oh, there's a big rock there. Big boy. Need to wake up and start doing some work.
Make your fur grow quicker. Or your wool.
Unfold timber tray. Um, I'm gonna go to timber tray. Into vehicle? No, that's not what we want. Yes, it is. I want to unfold it. Okay. And then we want to do that, I guess. Then we want to do. Oh, look at that! Look how wide it, long it gets. And then how do we start? What am I doing? What am I doing? No, that's that. Hey, oh, okay. We, um, oh, there we go. I think that way. And then, no, I guess. Oh, this is not easy to control. Playing a vending machine.
I doing the wood one. They're a lot less fun than the other ones.
I'm just trying to clean up the mess I made, to be honest with you. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
Oh, we've got
No.
2 minutes to go.
Two minutes to go, and I am not going to even get a piece of wood picked up this rate. Going on.
We're into the final minute.
This camera angle sucks. I am not having any luck with this.
30 seconds to go.
Oh, look, we go. I picked up one little tiny bit of wood. And watch this fall off the back of the truck as soon as I put it on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time has finished.
Oh, we got one bit of wood on. Let's go. Ah, time's up.
Power down your machines.
Another episode down. One piece of wood on. This piece of wood here is like invisible, but it's here. Can't pick it up, which is weird.
It might be because it's
Oh, hang on a sec.
underneath your
Pick it up with my hands though. That's random. Very random. Anyway,
look out across the night sky. I'm gonna call that a successful night, I think. I didn't pay any money back, but I got a few things done. I've put something else in for a future thing, so that's good as well.
yeah, look, I'm not going to say that I had a successful night, to be honest with you. I built myself up with a lot of hope, and we didn't get anywhere near where I thought I was going to do. Saying that, I was close. I think I'm like, what was it, 3,000 liters off of finishing that grain in the silo. What's that? 37,832 plus 25. So that's what, 50, 62, 63. I swear there was more. Hang on, have I fucked up here?
I don't know. What does it say in your silo?
One silo says I have 60,702 litres of sorghum, 25,572 litres of wheat, and then 11,609 of canola. And then I go to the other silo. It says I have 37,832 litres.
That's over 100,000.
So, a banger. So, the wheat and canola matches up, but one silo says I've got 37,832 of sorghum, and the other one says 60,000. So I reckon I 100,000.
Sounds like you do. Doesn't have to be of a particular grade, does it, or is it total?
No, just total. So
Yeah, well, I would say you definitely got more than that.
so I had enough in there the whole time. I could have sold it on the train, and then I could have been done. But oh well. At least we know in the next episode, I've got some easy tick offs there. Hopefully, well, not hopefully. I do.
Yeah.
Well, not really. I still got to sell it. I suppose I can tick the 100,000 litres. The Crop King. So we can stick that one up. That is done. I was just thinking that as well. There's a possibility that the reason that your contract ran out was because you also forgot to close the game down for like 45 minutes after we finished playing it last week.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that might be part of it.
So, with that being said, that means I have 2 challenges completed. You have 3 still.
Yep.
Which means that next week I have another challenge that I will be able to. Next time Joe has a realization. It's not many times that I have them. But next week, yeah, I'll be able to tick off another nice and easy one.
I have a feeling that next week I'll be able to tick off the eggs.
I have a feeling
Um,
that next week's gonna
and I
be a good time.
and I already know I've got the one in the bank when the field is ready to be harvested, but that's going to be a long time away yet.
So as soon as I start touching base again, he's gonna pull away, is what he's saying.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I've got a couple that are sort of there. You've got other ones like the sheep and stuff. I don't think I've started on those ones yet. Yeah,
I'm a bit
I think it's
I'm not sure how we're gonna work out the solar one because it
is it not
doesn't.
in the menu?
Nah, because in the finances it doesn't have solar earned. It's only under harvest earned. So it puts all the harvests together, which is all well and good. But I made like $5,000 off of the solar for the last month. If I don't harvest anything, then I can see it quite easily, but that's not going to be realistic.
Yeah,
I don't know how they're going to work that out. I suppose if we say that I know that I'm making about $5,000 per month, then 18 months, so that I'm going to make 18 months in the game that I've made 100,000 solar panels. And that's the only way you're going to
Into
be able
it.
to. I think with the amount of challenges that we've got, it's going to take more than 18 months in the game anyway, so
So
I could be wrong with it. We'll see. We will see.
indeed.
But either way, don't forget to close the game down this time.
No, I won't. I'm actually going to open this time rather than try and do stuff in the background.
Close mine down. So I am Outskis. Talking about being Outskis, that is me done for the stream tonight. Thank you for those that came in. I really do appreciate you. It makes the night a lot better if we can sit here and talk to some people. So I appreciate you all. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow our YouTubes. Mine is in my socials links that I've just popped there. And if you haven't followed my other socials, feel free to do that too. If you like, if you don't, that's fair. I'm not forcing you with a gun or anything, but everything helps us out. So, and if you haven't already, make sure you follow all of our friends, Euphoric Mania, Aegis, Duke Marshall, all the good homies. And we will be back on Friday. Well, I will be back on Friday night. Duke probably won't be because he's got surgery. But I'll be back on Friday night with something. I'm not sure yet. So have a great rest of your week.